Welcome back to my channel. This is Kitsamus and we're going to continue with step 3, bag 6. So in this step we're going to put the screws in to hold the gearbox top on. Now there are two different types of screws, so we're using 3x12s at the front of the cap, and then at the rear of the gearbox top where the ball stud mounts are, we're going to use 3x16s. So just make sure you get those right. So I've got the screws all laid out. I'm just going to place them in. There we go. And I'm going to tighten those up. So go with the 3x12s first, just because they're shorter and should go in quicker. And then once we've done that, we're going to put the chassis brace on. The kit includes two chassis braces, obviously because this is the longer of the two. It's the longer of the two gearboxes, so this is going to use the shorter of the two chassis braces. But yeah, it's really nice that both sets are included, so you can change to the layback gearbox depending on track conditions. So there we go. Those two are in. Just there. And then we tighten up the 3x16s. Going in nicely. Probably not the most riveting video, and feel free to fast forward, but I set out when I decided that I wanted to do a step-by-step build guide. Hadn't seen one before, and I just thought it would help other viewers, other people with this kit. So fingers crossed when this is finished I've achieved my mission. Right, so having got these in, go, one more to do. I've already half threaded it. Nearly there. And then in the next video after this we're actually going to be fitting the slipper clutch. So we're getting closer and closer to having a completed buggy. Only 3 more steps until we're fitting the gearbox to the chassis. So with that tightened up, just checking nothing's binding, gearbox works. So now we've got the lay down chassis brace, and there is a shock pivot ball, metal item. It just presses in, and then that's going to go into the groove in the chassis. So there's place for it there. It goes in nicely, and then another 3x16 is going to go through to secure the chassis brace and the pivot ball. I'll just start the threads there, and then we've got a 3x20 which is going to go horizontally through the gearbox, and that's also retaining the gearbox top. So in order to change the diff, we've got 4 screws going down into the gearbox top and just the one running horizontally through it. You don't need to watch me tighten up those screws, so I'll just pause the video. And then, as if by magic, it's all completed. So we've got the finished gearbox, the chassis brace, pivots nicely, and the gearbox is nice and smooth, no binding. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, step 4, where we build up the slipper clutch.